Welcome to the Castle Cafe. My name is... You know what, it doesn't matter. Just call me barista, everybody does. The Castle is the best place for coffee and cakes in Tre Coed Tufa. So much better than the shack, the Shady Oaks. Here, by their own decree, congregates the best and the brightest. We are an exclusive cafe, as there are only a few tables around and a coffee bar off to the side. At the table at the back corner sits Basil Bamford, all in tweed. He bloody loves tweed. And he's reading The Guardian, of course. At the bar, annoying yours truly, is Mojo. Yes, his name is Mojo. Don't ask. He's spread out with his laptop and papers all over. There is another table in the opposite corner, empty, because at the centre table, scaring customers away, is the Grand Dame herself, Dolores Windermere, draped in her signature scarves. She's attentive and tries to hold court as my customers get their coffee.
Hello, good morning. Well, it's rather nippy out, don't you think? Good to see you all. You've got a marvelous constitution. Latte, please. Well, absolutely piping. My vocal cords aren't going to get worse now, are they, barrister? I'm so bad.
No one wants to speak with her, poor woman. Everyone walks out without even making eye contact.
Hello, yes, it's me. Oh, you're leaving.
Everyone except Mojo, because he always tries to speak with her, and she always ignores. This time, it doesn't work.
Have a marvelous...
Good morning.
Oh, Christ.
Sorry, Dolo.
Miss Windermere to you, son.
Yes, right. Sorry, Miss Windermere.
What now? As you can see, I am busy.
The room is now quiet.
I'll be quick.
Well, if you must, proceed.
I'm at a stalemate, Miss Windermere.
Where is my latte?
I move heaven and earth to bring her the latte, and then she has the audacity to spit it out. She literally spat it out, all over me.
Oof, I said piping.
Of course, Miss Windermere. I rush back and make her another.
What did you say now, Maggie?
Mojo.
If you insist.
I'm at a stalemate with my writing, you see. My creativity is dry as the Sahara, and my partners say I should speak with people more, so to hear their stories. So...
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. My stories are for me, and for me alone. Well, for me and for Panorama. For when they inevitably call me. Fingers crossed. Okay? Okay.
Right. Well.
Why are you still here?
Mojo has gone stiff, and not in a good way.
Be gone, you reprobate.
I've never seen a person placidly run away like that before, which even has Basil glue his eyes from his paper and speak up. Remarkable.
Leave the poor boy alone, Dottie.
Who deigns to speak?
You frightened the poor buck. Forgive her. She's an acquired taste. There's no need to be so beastly, Dolores.
Who asked the time-old queen for the opinion? Oh, that's right. No one. Now, where is my latte?
It's coming, Miss Windermere.
Incidentally, I'd rather be a tired old queen than a wicked old has-been.
Oh, go back to your conversing with statues, as those are the only things that will ever listen to you. My latte!
I brought her a piping hot latte, to which she finally approves. Hallelujah!
I'll have a scold now.
Of course she would.
Oh, don't dilly-day.
I don't. I rush off, but I need to organise the room first, and guess who decides to pester me? Mojo. Just my luck.
I have it, barrister. Finally. What if we had a guy who has a weird job, like a puppeteer or something? Let's call him Greg. And he then finds a portal in his office to the inside of some famous actor's brain, like, I don't know, Jeff Goldblum or someone. Then Greg and his wife start using the portal to experience life as a goblin when it creates a complex web of identity, desire, and control, and it's perfect and different, no?
He's not going to like what I'm going to say.
What? You don't like it?
Well, that's basically being John Malkovich, Mojo.
No, it's not. It's in Jeff Goldblum's head. It's different, I swear. Damn it, it's not different. I'm a failure. I will never amount to anything. Can I have another caramel chocolate frappuccino with extra whipped cream and marshmallows and chocolate syrup, please? I need it.
Finally, the cafe has settled down. I bring Dolores her scone, which she engrosses. Basil has started a crossword, while Mojo, well, he weeps silently into his caramel chocolate frappuccino with extra whipped cream and marshmallows and chocolate syrup. What are you to do? Then, a little speck of darkness comes bursting in, shutting the doors behind her. All eyes are on her. This is Fionn Edwards. You can tell she has just ran from what I suspect were school bullies. She has that face. Basil and Mojo, uninterested, go back to their activities, but Dolores tracks her every moment. I serve the gothic girl a hot drink as she slips to the empty table in the corner. Dolores, intrigued.
You there, child? Come to me. Excuse me, I have requested your presence. Come to me at once. Fine. If you're not coming, then I shall throw.
You should have seen Dolores glide over to Fionn. Ethereal, yet unnerving.
Aren't you a queer little thing? Who are you? Must we continue with this treatment of silence? I have asked you a question.
Stop probing the poor girl. She obviously doesn't want to talk to you. I mean, who would?
Is everything all right, Petal?
Fionn shot daggers at Dolores.
Watch it, Wednesday. What's the matter? You came running here faster than Joanne Sutherland's Melismas in Lucia. We were friends, you know. You know, you shouldn't ignore people when they speak with you. Because once I did it with the press, and was chastised for years as being the grand prima donna who thinks she's better than anybody else. Of course they were right. But they bullied me for years. So you were running away from the bullies then?
Yes.
She speaks. Now, what did you do to cause them to chase you?
Nothing.
You must have done something.
I don't know.
Speak up. I can't hear you. From your diagram, darling. From diagram.
I guess because I'm different. I don't know. What's it to you?
What? Nonsense. Well, do not listen. All right, okay. If you're different, then change yourself and the bullying will stop. I did that with the press and was never bullied again, you know. It truly works a treat, darling. There is no time to be yourself in today's society. Take it from me.
This now causes Basil to put down his guardian again. Yes, you heard that right. And give his sense.
Balderdash. Do not listen to such putrid nonsense. Never change who you are, because as Aristotle said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Be bold. Be daring. Incidentally, I once changed who I was to please another, and it ended terribly. So trust me, and not this crone.
This crone? This crone? At least I didn't kill a baboon and steal its face. And if I may be so bold, I wish you had stayed changed, as my life wouldn't have turned upside down in absolutely shambles.
The big ring perks up Mojo. It's like watching an official at a tennis match.
How long have you known each other?
Yonks.
This is true. Some sordid history there, but the village hasn't a clue as tensions only rose recently.
I don't know at all. I just know he was the man who stole my Timothy from me.
That would do it.
I did not steal him. Dolores, you are over-exaggerating.
I dare say, I may overreact, but I never, repeat, never, over-exaggerate. Oh, as I may started to rest on my laurels, to revel around the globe, performing at the top opera houses, guess what he was doing with my husband. Come on, tell to the cafe.
I stopped cleaning. Mojo is on tenterhooks. Fionn, disinterested.
Dottie, is this necessary?
You have lost the privilege to call me Dottie.
We were in love.
I don't know if I would call secret sexcapades in sweltering surroundings as in Louvre. I last more like, no, in lunacy.
We were close in boarding school, and then lost touch, and when you weren't there for him, he incidentally reached out and we reconnected. What we had was decades in the making.
You don't think I know that puzzle? I read the letters. I read them on the day I put my supposed beloved husband into the grave.
Oh, snap.
How do you think I felt? Feel.
Well,
We were in love too. We were in love. We were in love.
I know.
Just don't. Go back to your gargoyles.
I was here first. This is my family's village. You go back to your flat in London.
I would, if I could, but... Oh, you agitated me now. You there, Morgan Le Fay. This is why you should always change yourself. If I was me, from 40 years ago, I would be ruined right now. Ruined. Change is good.
The cafe falls silent, except for Mojo, who's tapping ferociously on his computer. Basil has gone back to his crossword. Fionn quietly sips her drink, and Dolores forces a smile on her face. I, being a top barrister, notice her pain and offer her a special chamomile. Would you like your special chamomile, Miss Windermere?
Please, piping.
I get to making that immediately, only to be disrupted by a bouncing Mojo. When's my break?
I have it. I finally have it. I know you said your stories are for you and you alone, but I couldn't help but overhear.
No, you don't not own my life rights. I refuse permission.
You haven't listened to what I've said.
I don't care. The only one who can ever own my life rights is me, and me alone.
As I bring Dolores her tea, I see a glimmer in her eye, which I've never seen before.
Only I can own my rights. This is my chance. You there, Sylvia Plath. What's your name?
Fionn.
From your diagram.
Fionn Edwards, miss.
Well, Miss Fiona Edwards, how would you like to be my assistant in my next production?
Your production?
Yes, you.
Mojo, Miss Windermere.
I'm coming out of my retirement with the story of my life, with me as its director, producer, and inspiration. My second act.
Fifth act, more like.
Oh, that's great, Miss Windermere. I'm so happy to hear it.
Don't be so glum. I certainly can't write. And someone has to, so,
What? You mean it?
go to type in mono.
Mojo.
Same thing. What say you, Martisha? Great. So you do it. Delicious. Finally, I can have my account of what happened down on the paper for the whole world to see. We need to set up auditions.
One of my partners is a drag queen and will play you divinely.
Absolutely not.
Her name? Velma Battenberg. She's fantastic.
This village won't know what hit it since the great rain of '98. My stage production of St. John's Passion in London was sumptuous. By the end, everyone was weeping openly. It was marvelous. No, I was marvelous. I will have made people weeping once more. I must. Now, no more dilly-dallings. We have a lot of planning to do. Auditions are in a week.
Weeping? You want weeping? I'm certain everyone will be weeping, but not out of sincerity. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
With that said, Dolores sweeps out of the cafe collecting an excited Virgo and a very nervous Fion, with her scars trailing behind. It's only Basil and I left, and he's perplexing over Dolores' grand ideas.
Anyways, the great rain wasn't so great if it wasn't for the great wind. Maybe if I... No. Should I audition? No. Maybe... No. I couldn't. Maybe.
It should be interesting.
Very much.